What's up, FEB Nation? It's your girl Faith, and we back here with another video. So as you can see by the title down below, I'm going to be talking about tips and advice to help you through your freshman year. So whether you're a freshman now or you're a rising freshman, I'm going to give you some advice to help you through the year. So stay tuned. So I got my handy dandy clipboard right here. It's purple. It's purple. You already know. Anyway, so I was thinking about this video last night. I was like, oh, I should do like an advice video about school and whatnot. So for those who are going to high school, I was like, that would be a good video idea. So I was going over my freshman year yesterday, and I was like writing some stuff down. So yeah, so I'm going to be breaking this down into two parts. The first part, I'm going to be talking about education wise, and then personally wise, like education and then like social life and stuff like that. First, we're going to start off with education. So the first thing I have is to stay organized. So I think this is very important. Like, find a system that works for you so you can stay organized and stay on top of all your work, because you do not want to procrastinate in any type of way, because it will catch up with you. So you don't have to go out and buy a planner or anything, but if you feel like that works for you, that if you write it down, if that works better for you, then absolutely go for it. But just make sure, like, stay organized, know where everything is. Like, don't mix classes in. Like, if you have a binder, don't mix classes in that one binder unless it's like one of those big binders that you can like have many subjects in. If you guys hear some noise in the background, that's just my mom. She doing something. I don't know what it is, but she doing something. So next we have focus on studies. Boyfriends and girlfriends can wait. So don't go into high school expecting to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, because like, I don't know, like it's for freshman year, so you should just like focus on grades, having fun freshman year. You don't need to stress about having a boyfriend or girlfriend, because 9 times out of 10, when you date someone in high school, you won't, like, how do I say this? It's like, most, like, the people that you meet in high school, there's no guarantee that you're gonna like be friends with them after you graduate, because you make new friends all the time. Like, in high school you make new friends, in middle school, in elementary school you had friends, then you went to middle school, you made new friends, and then you go to high school, you make new friends again, and then once you graduate you go to college, and those friends that you make in college are those like people who stick beside you like throughout life, you know. So with that being said, you don't have to rush into relationships and stuff. Just take your freshman year to figure out yourself, because you're still growing as a person, and focus on your schoolwork. So next we have school supplies, and I know you get like a whole list or whatever of school supplies that are either required or suggested. In most cases you don't really need all those things on that list, probably except for like math class. You'll need like a specific calculator and stuff, but every class is just basic, like a binder or a notebook, pencil, paper, and stuff like that. But if we get into like, you know, the essentials, the actual essentials, like charger, gum, pencils, all that stuff. And let me tell you now, if you haven't like firsthand witnessed this in middle school, you definitely will in high school. Once you pull out a piece of gum, everybody is going to want to be your friend. Be like, oh, can I have a piece? Can I have a piece? I don't know about y'all, but I love gum. So I'm like, no, thank you. Not today, sorry. Not today, no. Also, with pencils, if you loan out pencils, you're most likely not getting them back. Like, I don't know how many times I've found pencils and I've just, you know, taken them real quick, especially the nice pencils. But if you give people pencils, like loan it to them, they're most likely not gonna give it back. Also, for you ladies out there, make sure you guys have, you don't have to have like a whole bag or anything. Just make sure you have some all those essentials just in case, like extra pair of underwear for just in those emergencies, pads, tampons, and stuff like that. So those are key. So another one is ask for help if you need it. Me personally, I never really asked for help that much, even though I needed it, but I didn't like to ask for help. But one thing I did do, my geometry teacher last year, she would always like have after school study time and like help. Like we would always do homework and whatnot and just study and ask for help for the homework and everything. And I think that really helped me. So if like you need a tutor or anything, or you want to ask a friend like, hey, like, do you want to do this homework together, or can you help me real quick? That's really good. So you don't always have to ask a teacher if you're not that comfortable with them. You can ask a friend who's like doing well in the class as well. So this is the last one for education, for the education part. Um, please don't wait to do your homework and don't wait to study. Oh gosh, like I did this so much freshman year. I waited to like the day of to do homework, and I still do sometimes occasionally, but the balance from middle school to high school, it's a lot. Like you get a lot more homework in high school, so it gets harder. So do your homework, like if you have time in class when class is over, instead of socializing, get started on the homework, or do your homework at home, like at night or on the bus. If you're on the bus and you're struggling with something, you be like, hey, can you help me real quick, to like a friend on the bus, and so you get that help as well. Also, extra credit, it is your friend, it will help you. I know, for me personally, we don't get as much extra credit now in high school. It's kind of like you gotta do your best on the homework assignments and stuff. So now we're going into like your personal freshman year life and like social life and stuff like that. So the first thing we have is keep your business to yourself. Okay. So when you're first like hanging out, finding your friends, finding the crowd you're gonna hang out in, you don't want to like tell them like all your business like during the school year. You don't want to like tell them everything, because you never know like whether they might go behind your back and tell, oh, the person that doesn't like you or the person that you don't like, and tell them behind your back and stuff like that, because that's how like drama starts, people talking about people behind their back. So just like, you don't have to keep to yourself, but like if you have like those good friends, you can confide in them sometimes, but don't be out there telling your business all the time, because it will most likely end badly. So next I have friends and social cliques. So first off, social cliques are literally nothing like the movie. There's not the jocks or the goth people, the nerds, all that stuff. It's really just like whoever clicks together, like whoever vibes together. That's mostly the friend groups. I mean, yeah, maybe the athletes are like friends, but like that's not really the case as to like cliques in like the movies and stuff. So yeah. And then also with friends, you don't need to have a bunch of friends. Like personally, I prefer to have a couple, like one or two friends that I can like really count on, rather than a whole bunch of people I surround myself with who really don't care about me. So freshman year, just like you can have fun. Like that's like your freshman year is like when you grow and you look at friends. So it's okay to like make a bunch of friends, but like I feel like during the rest of your high school year, each friend leaving, going, and you'll probably end up like a couple close friends. So yeah. So the last thing is be yourself. Okay, if you can't if people don't want to be, okay, so the last thing I have is to be yourself. So if you want to be friends with Sally Sue, but Sally Sue doesn't like you because of the way you act, because of how you are personally, that's her problem, okay? Like I'll be your friend. I'll be your friend instead, because you should be yourself. You shouldn't have to put on a front. You shouldn't have to like be this one person and then go home and be yourself, because that's not really healthy. So your true friends will be friends with you no matter what you like, how you act, what you look like or anything like that. So that's all for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell to get notified every time I post and upload. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!